We're going to be diving right into the workout here. We're going to do a little bit of arm circles, get the shoulders warmed up here. Skipping the foam rolling for the morning. Not skipping the foam rolling today. You cannot, I repeat, not skip foam rolling. It's illegal in the fitness space here. But main reason of bypassing it right now is because it's almost 7:30. We got 30 minutes to get in this workout. Sometimes, if you're on a time crunch, you can kind of skip or shorten the whole warm-up thing. I would say shorten. You don't want to skip any type of warm-up. Very crucial to get that body nice and ready for the workout. So we're going to put some weights here on the bar. As the title of the video says, we're going to be doing some chest and back with a little bit of shoulders. Yesterday we got a quick leg workout. So we're going to let the legs recover today. And then what was it? The day before that was a pretty solid arm workout. Noticing some decent-ish gains. It was only my second time doing the arm workout that we had done a couple days ago. One moment. Just adjusting. Adjusting the little headset here. So we're starting with a little bit of incline bench, and then we're going to do a bent over barbell row. So we're just getting right into it. How's everyone's morning going? Yo, what's going on, EG? Hope your Tuesday morning's going fantastic. All right, 12 reps here. Nice and low and slow. So we got 1, 2, Cool, so we're going to lower the bar to that point because we're going right into bent over rows. Yo, what's going on? Yo. Hey, how's everyone's week been going so far? We're in a good start to a Tuesday here. Oh, gotta set the watch to weight training mode. There we go. So we're gonna do 12 reps, these bent over rows. I actually really like this one for back. I can feel it like beefing it up a bit. And that's a cool hack for all y'all who are designing your own workouts. If you're really trying to beef up, go barbell. barbell, anything barbell, beefs up the body. Whew. I was feeling pretty good right there. So we got 3 sets total of this superset here. How's it going? Oh, what's going on, Kane Smith? It's going pretty good. Woke up like dumb early this morning, like 4 a.m. I started doing this trick where you plug in like a space heater, like a room heater, into an outlet where you can set like a timer on the outlet and it can turn on and off at like specific times throughout the day. So yesterday I set it to start a little too early in the morning, so the room was getting pretty hot. Next thing I know, it's like 4 a.m. I'm like, oh, I can't go back to sleep. It's just too hot in the room. That's like a really cool trick to get your body to naturally like wake up. Like I said it a little too early there. So I adjusted it, and but now I'm thinking about it, I'm feeling pretty good. Like I got a couple things done this morning, but ideally optimize the sleep. You get your bedroom nice and cold, and then in the morning set it so that it gets nice and hot. You're gonna be waking up feeling fantastic. What's your name, face? Yo, what's going on, B-Love? Blessings to you as well. Planet Fitness. Oh, Planet Fitness, it slept on. It's fantastic here. Yeah, 4 a.m. Well, right now it's at like 7:30 something a.m. here. I should have tried to get up and get out much quicker, but had a couple things I wanted to get done. Let's see, let me raise this up a bit. There we go. Your mom goes to Planet Fitness. But truly, like, I'm a Planet Fitness fan. At least all the ones that I've been to, I've liked. Everything just works. It's simple, and it works. If you're like a power lifter or something, then like, yeah, it's not really the place. But if you just want to get in really good shape, like, they got everything you need. Nice. Good solid 12 repetitions right there. Now we're going right back into the bent over rows. Yo, what's going on, Jim? Start charging 800. Oh, 800 a year. Okay. Single membership. Just gym, nothing else. I'm trying to think. So 800 a year. Divided by 12. I guess that's like, well, $80 a month would be 800 after 10 months. Yeah, 80 a month for a membership. Kind of a lot. But I'm sure that's closer to like 69 or 70 a month. Yeah, it's a little pricey there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I like this membership. I got the $25 one. I'm able to come here sometimes with clients, and train them. Everything here is just like consistent, like unless it's like a crappy Planet Fitness, like for the most part I can go to any Planet Fitness. I know they got the things that I need. Like I've been to some gyms where like my brother and I, we just refer to it's like this one gym we had gone to, and I was working there for a little while, but it's straight up like lipstick on a pig type of thing. What did we called it ghetto luxury. It looks very luxurious, but it's like super ghetto. Everything is just like it's just a front, like not a front. Well, it's just like from the outside it looks super cool, but like if you're like an actual like person that trains and is someone that like actually lifts and works out, it's not that good. Like Planet Fitness, like you can actually like be someone who exercises and trains, and like it's fantastic. This other place, it was like the machines, like lots of machines, half of them like not necessary. The other like majority, just like the proportions for things, the angles for things were weird. Like my joints would be hurting, just like how it was designed. And then like the few machines that were really good are machines that you can find here. Like crazy. Can't afford. Somebody gift the subs. Yes, please. Please, everyone subscribe so I can finally afford a lifetime fitness membership. Oh. The other day I was sharing a story about how I applied to be a trainer at a gym, and they said I didn't have enough experience. That was lifetime. Whew. Yeah, they said didn't have enough experience. They wanted someone with like a little bit better background in fitness. And I was like at the time, I had been a certified trainer for 8 years, got a college degree in health and exercise science, and for about a year, I was a surgeon at the eye and tissue bank. And I'm like, so you're telling me y'all have people who are working here as personal trainers that have more credentials than a college degree, close to a decade of training, and are surgeons or had been surgeons? Like, not the like. What do you? Baffled me. I was like, okay. Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, oh, work at the gym, get the membership. They also paid pretty well for the trainers. I think that was part of it as well. Because of my credentials, I'd be coming in as a newbie and would immediately be getting like $130 each time I'd be training someone. And I don't think they wanted that. The person I was doing the job interview was weird as well. I'm not trying to bash, I'm just pointing out observations. Peak physique, in my opinion, muscle without crazy bulk. Oh, I appreciate that. Kyrie, do you eat at maintenance? How do you maintain this? A lot of protein, um, lots of like foam rolling, stretching. Like I do a lot of like preventative injury style things. Because if I'm not stretching, I'm not foam rolling, I get injured. My body, it just doesn't feel good. Um, but I'm at a point where I can kind of gauge if I'm eating too many calories, if I'm eating about my maintenance, or if I'm eating in more of a deficit. I can kind of like feel it energy wise. It takes a while to get to that point, but like in the beginning, to get to like crazy, like I was like great physique. I was tracking everything, and well, I was tracking everything I was eating. I'm trying to think of how to phrase it better. Everything I ate, I tracked. What I tracked was the calories and protein. So I phrase it that way because a lot of times people get caught up in the fats and the carbs, but like physique change, it's going to be calories and protein. That's all you need. When you start going into carbs and fats, that's more performance based. And I was like, in the beginning, I was like, I just want to burn fat. And then after that, I'm like, I just want to build some more muscle. And it's like both those things, calories and protein. But yeah, just try, like, I just be mindful of like how much I'm eating, but I do my best to intentionally eat my goal protein. And for the way to calculate how much protein to eat, you just do your height in centimeters, and that's the number. Like that's the baseline. Like you don't want to go below that. And yeah, that's kind of like my rule of thumb there. Hell yeah, just live in the boonies. Don't get any chain stores there. Oh, that's unfortunate. You can make your own backyard gym or something. Experience. Should have flexed those muscles. Yeah, I was like, it's like, oh, you need more proof. Well, here's Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Like, move the chest, please. All right, wait, let's see. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Got that not Tyler Perry, Terry Crews. There we go. That's what I was trying to get at. All right, so we got the last set here for the incline bench press, and afterwards, let's see. Perfect. All right, after we're just doing some shoulders, and then we'll, if we got time, probably hit a little bit of abs. I'll show you my favorite ab exercise in the whole world. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you know what? We're going to increase the weight here a little bit. Nothing crazy, just thinking popping on a 5-pound plate on the left and the right. Got to even that out. Nice. There we go. That felt pretty good. Oh, what's going on, KS? So, age. It's like, it's been so many years. I gotta remind myself, or like do the math to remember. So I turned 31 in December. Oh yeah, racking up the years. So this year turning 32. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Passing that 30 hump there, felt pretty good. Like now every year I am getting that sense of appreciation and gratitude, just being like yeah, just having the honor and the feeling blessed to be able to say I got another year of life under my belt. It's crazy. I remember like seeing on Facebook and stuff people that I knew from like high school passing away from just like stupid like drug related things that they didn't even intentionally mean to do. Stuff like a couple people just had things laced with other things, and I'm like, man, that was back in college. So like 2014, 2015, like 10 years ago practically. And yeah, it's like they don't have that opportunity of being able to do more stuff. And then also being in the best shape I've ever been in so far is pretty nice as well. Each year, getting healthier, stronger, fitter. Cool. That's another 12 reps down. Now we can start getting into the shoulders. All right, we're going to decrease the weight here for the military press. 31 for a like and sub. Oh, heck yeah. In fact, let's make it 40. Let's hit mid-20s, 30s. Don't seem so old anymore. Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember at a certain point, it just felt like the aging kind of stopped. But I think it's insane. A couple years ago, really bad place with my health. And over the last couple of years, it's like when I was like 28, I was looking like in my 30s. Now that I'm in my 30s, at least like from what other people told me, they're like, oh, I thought you were like 25 or 26. It's like, cool. So let's get these 40 push-ups going. And just a reminder, I'm doing these, get those likes and subs going, so show that support. I already got done 3 sets of bench, so There we go. Oh, good. Good 40 reps right there. All right. It's going to be quick. We just got 2 sets. Military press here. Yeah, that was 40 reps. So, yeah. Epic splits. Nah, they're like this up. Oh, there you go. Everyone be like, hey, yes, there you go. Show that support. Every sub is one step closer for me being able to afford a gym membership at a nicer gym. Nah, Planet Fitness is pretty nice. I like it. The goal is to build up enough goodwill with the Planet Fitness brand that they're like, oh, you're that Anabolic Alec guy. Yeah, I've seen your videos. Pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, feel free to keep filming. All right. Need sanitizer now. Oh yeah. Touching the floor. Brotherhood. Oh yeah. Hit the gym. Revive the generation like it. Turn around the camera. Oh, you're not gonna. How do I? There you go. Camera's turned around. Call you sell out. That's how it works. Yeah. Used to put on gloves. Yeah, I could wear gloves, but I like working the forearm, the grip strength. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna go 12 reps here. All right, I'll take 10 reps. That works as well. Whew. Now we're gonna do some shrugs, and we only got 1 set left after that. But we are approaching the end of the workout here, so we definitely love it if you all showed that support. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be having more direct fitness related discussion topics coming out on the channel. I've been working on building like a virtual community outside of YouTube for those who are like interested in having better like one-on-one interactions and connecting with everyone else as well who follows, because it's a little tough. Like if I'm not streaming or whatnot, you know, it's like everyone that's here for the live streams don't really get to interact with each other unless they're like commenting back and forth on my already uploaded videos. But YouTube's not the best for interaction stuff. More power to you. Oh yeah, bam. All right, let's get these shrugs going. It's not a lot of weight with the shrugs, but If anything, I've been liking the getting that like kind of stretch on the downward. It's hard to like you do like a little neck stretch like this, but having this like pull down, like you can, at least for me, I feel it like up in the clavicles. Let's see. Oops, there we go. Yeah, y'all got to make sure you're writing things down, tracking your workouts. I've got stuff dating all the way back to June, beginning of June of 2024. Dang, all on this Excel sheet here. That would actually be pretty cool. I was just thinking like imagine like I just give you guys my Excel sheet of all the workouts I've been doing and tracking over the last 2 years. There's some stuff in here, like this is mainly for like resistance, like weight-based stuff. But it'd be a pretty cool resource. I also have like a marble notebook, pen and paper of stuff that goes all the way back to like mid 2010s, early 2020. Like, where am I from? New Jersey. Got that South Jersey gang going. About 25, 30 minutes from Philly. All right, last set here, and then we're wrapping up the workout. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. That last set there, I was like, I got to push out these last 2 reps. I think I had gotten 10 reps with the previous set because I had just gotten done doing 40 push-ups. All right, let's get these 16 reps. Where are y'all from? It's cool. A lot of people on the stream be showing up from all over. We got people from like Texas, people from India, people from Florida, all over. Track your runs, but never gym workouts. Oh, I'm telling you, yeah, you gotta track the gym workouts. Good rule of thumb that I do is, let's see, I came up with like a cool, what would it be called? It wouldn't be an acronym because it doesn't really spell anything, but LLS. So it's light, low, slow. So light meaning go fairly light with the weight. Like, you want to make sure, like if you could do 12 to 16 reps, that's good. That's solid. But when you hit 12, you hit 16, like that should be like the last rep. Like, you shouldn't really feel like you can do many more reps after that. Because as long as that last rep is like, whew, I can't do another one, then that was a good set right there. Low basically means like full range of motion. Don't cheat it. Don't do like half reps. The only time it's okay to do like partial range of motion is if you're purposefully targeting the muscle within that specific like range of motion there. So, for example, some people they'll only be at like the low range of the squat because they want to strengthen that area. I've had times for chest where I'm like not going down all the way because after a certain point, I wouldn't feel my chest activated as much. So like, I'm doing like particular range because I can maintain that flex and that pump more. So it's creating more tension on the muscle. But for the most part, like do the full range of motion. So you got light, a rep where you can do 12 to 16 reps. You got low, which is like going all the way down, all the way up. And then slow, which is like don't go fast. Like each repetition should be like about 3 seconds to perform. So bicep curls like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like going like fast with it ain't the best. And like, I'm talking about ideals here. Like ideally about 3 seconds with it. And then if you do all that, like you're gonna see some gains. Well, you're gonna see positive changes. There we go. Oh, I appreciate that. Shoulder, biceps, triceps looking on point. Oh, yeah. How did it get 805? All right, I got to do this last set here. I'm running late. Cool. Whoa. Yeah, I know where the time goes. Find myself monologuing. But I love sharing everything that I know when it comes to getting in peak shape. This ain't even peak shape yet. It's not even close to peaking. All right, let's see. Boom. 35-minute workout. Not too bad. On my way back, exclamation point. There we go. Sending a text. Update. Eat, sir. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to eating. Ugh. Got my 50-gram protein shake waiting for me in the car. That's a cool protein trick right there. Most protein shakes, one scoop is going to be like what? 25, 30 grams of protein. There's no law against putting 2 scoops in a shake, So every time I'm drinking a protein shake, I'm getting like 50, maybe 60 grams of protein going. All right, cool. I got everything. But yeah, it's like, why not get more protein per shake? No law against it. And I used to do that whole thing where I was like, nah, but your body can only, like, I used to think this, like, the body can only absorb so much protein in one sitting. And it's like, if you eat 200 grams protein in one meal, I don't know if your body's necessarily going to be like optimally absorbing all of that. But someone who gets more protein per meal at the end of the day is getting in more protein. So I've never ever personally experienced or witnessed anyone else experience an issue with eating too much protein. I have, however, ran into many issues of not getting in enough protein. So, like, keep that in mind. So, I got to make sure to foam roll later today. But right now, we are in the post-workout rant right here. So typically what I like to do after the workouts is just keep the live stream running for a little bit longer. I can answer like a question or two. And I only say a question or two because while I'm driving, I can't keep looking at the chat, unfortunately. But, if you got questions, I've got about 10 minutes to be able to provide answers to those. Solid advice, no, fully appreciate it. Oh, yeah, my pleasure. Purple Peace Planet, yeah. Am I in TRT? No. Am I on it? Also no. But yeah, if you guys like guys and gals, I say guys as a gender neutral term. But yeah, what's going on, Peter? There's a solid question there, the TRT thing. I can actually share my thoughts about what I think about, testosterone replacement therapy, growth hormone replacement therapy, gear, steroids, all that jazz. I'll share my 2 cents in a moment. But if y'all are enjoying the fitness tips, advice, I got some motivational things I'd be talking about as well, mindset stuff. But if you like it, then make sure to subscribe because, I got more workouts to come. Got another workout tomorrow morning we're going to be doing together. And every sub, is greatly appreciated. I really enjoy doing these workouts and having y'all here to hang out with me while doing the workouts. It's a lot of fun. And the best part is just knowing that, if you guys implement just like a fraction of the things that I talk about, you're going to be noticing improvements. And the more things that you take to heart, implement, and listen, the more results and faster results you're going to get. I had this one client, I basically just had a whole cheat sheet thing. So I was like, yeah, I just printed out this whole thing, it's just all the different protocols, things I've tried and used, implemented. Well, use in the sense of supplements, but just different things, health stuff that I've noticed leads to the best improvements. And he was like, all right, awesome. And he didn't I didn't explain it thoroughly enough, but my thinking was oh yeah, go through this list, pick a couple things that appeal to you and implement it, and you'll notice some improvements. But he went through the list. He thought it was the 10 commandments of he's got to follow every single thing. And he didn't implement all the stuff, but he implemented a lot of stuff, and he got really quick results. Sorry, those turns there, man, be throwing the iPhone all around. But back to the gear, the TRT topic. Let me see. Let's see. Give me 1 second, because I see you got a question there. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna address it. because people say they are in high TRT. I don't think so. Could you please pull the video? Look back and do it. Oh yeah, certainly. Yeah, if you ever, if there's ever a live stream that you're watching, you're like, oh man, how can I access this after the live stream? I have it set so that all of them you can just like pull up on the channel. You just want to make sure that like you're subscribed to the channel, and it might take like a couple hours before it shows up in like the videos, but you should be able, there should be like a tab, like a section that says live, and you can click on it and it'll show you like all the live streamed workouts I've done. I'm curious to check out to see like when I did my first live stream workout, because it's been a while, and I've done my best to like live stream every single workout, but sometimes it's just not the time. And I'll admit there's times where I was like not in like proper headspace of doing it, where it was like I was like, I'm barely even able to get myself to the gym, let alone like record the workout. But like a large portion of all my workouts that I've done over the years, I guess like year and a half, are on the channel. So I don't have too much time left to talk about my thoughts on like the testosterone, steroid gear type of stuff. Cliff noted is if you're under 65 years old and you are not medically diagnosed by like a doctor or professional for having some type of like hormonal deficiencies, and you're also not implementing lifestyle changes that can increase one's production of growth hormones and testosterone, or just implementing like lifestyle habits that can help to optimize one's like hormone production, I don't recommend steroids or any type of like growth hormone replacement therapy or hormone replacement therapy, any of those things, because once you do that stuff, it becomes a crutch. Like it becomes a thing that you have to use in order to just be like have your body function normally. Because if you're ingesting external hormones, then your body's like, oh, I don't got to worry about producing this on my own. And then when you stop that, the body's not going to immediately be like, all right, well, let's get back to work. It's like, no, it's like a muscle that doesn't get trained. It atrophies. So your body just isn't like optimally going to produce those hormones. And then when it comes to things like steroids and stuff, if you're young, like you don't need that. Again, it's going to mess with your hormones. As you get older, the brain's not going to be able to function properly to like regulate those things. Plus, there's all that stuff of like decreased life expectancy and things like that. And then not only that, but the positive results of training right, eating right, and having the proper lifestyle to encourage your body to respond by growing more muscle and getting healthier and improving, you don't get that feedback. It'd be like, best example I like to use is someone wants to start a business, and they go to a family member, they go to the bank, and they get a loan of like a couple $1 million, and then they start their business and they're doing all these things, and on the outside it's like, wow, this guy's doing everything right. But there's only one small problem: they're not making any money. They just keep borrowing money, and then eventually they got to pay that money back, or eventually they stop borrowing money and then they go bankrupt, and then now they can't borrow any more money. So with your body, same thing. it's like, wow, this person's like building all this muscle. Look at them. They look so healthy, but on the inside, they're not healthy. They're also not doing the right actions that has their body respond in a way where it's looking better, feeling better, growing more muscle. So for proper business, it should be doing the actions that lead to getting more customers, making more money, providing more value, and getting those customers transformational result that they're looking for, whether it's through like a product or a service, whatnot. And at the end of the day, they got to make more money than they're spending. But then, yeah, the body, you're doing the workouts, you're eating all the food, and then not getting the results. And it's like, I'll just inject the steroids. And it's like you're shortcutting the whole thing. And then a lot of times what happens is then when guys get older, then they're like, yeah, the doctor's like, if you keep taking steroids, you're going to be dead. And they're like, okay. Or yeah, they have a big health thing. And they're like, man, it's because of these steroids. So they stop. Then they're going to the gym. They're doing their favorite bicep workout. The one that they told all the youngins, like, yeah, this is how I got my arms big, doing this one particular bicep exercise. And now they're doing the bicep exercise. And their arms are actually getting smaller. And it's like, why? I thought this bicep exercise blows up my biceps. And it's like, it wasn't the exercise. It was the steroids. And now the workouts aren't as rewarding and they're not feeling as fulfilled. And they're doing everything that they used to do, but they're feeling crappier and their body's not looking how it should. And it's like, dude, you weren't doing the right things to get to that body. You were just taking steroids. But don't get me wrong. Taking steroids is not some shortcut to get in great shape. You'd be surprised at the amount of people that are on things like steroids and gear and hormone replacement therapy that don't look like it. Like there was a guy who was like, he's like, you mind me asking, like, what kind of supplements and stuff you take? And like, what do you take? And I was like, whew, I was like, man, I take a lot of protein. Like, haha. But like, he's like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, but what else? I was like, greens powder, multivitamin, Metamucil for the fiber. He's like, yeah, but what other things? Pre-workout, creatine. Like he was trying to like pull something out of me, like, what's your cycle? What's your routine? I'm like, I don't do that. And like, I wasn't like mean about it, but I was just like, no, I don't do that stuff. He's like, yeah, because I was like looking into it. Like he was on stuff, but like I didn't think he was on stuff. And the more he was talking, I was like, this guy's been sharing a story. I'm like, he's been on steroids for a minute, and all he's gotten from it is just a lot of acne, a lot of rage. And the rage stuff doesn't happen to everyone, but it's like if you're a guy on the couch eating potato chips and you start taking steroids, you're just going to be a guy on the couch eating potato chips on steroids. You're not going to be looking like Arnold. So don't shortcut the success. It's not you're not even being successful by doing stuff like that. But I'm not saying it's never going to be in the picture of like hormone replacement stuff. Because for myself, like, yeah, let's say I'm 65, I'm 70, getting blood work, and they're like, yeah, testosterone's a little low. And it's like, all right, let me start taking some stuff just to be like at an optimally healthy point. But if you do everything right early on, it's like investing. Like if you start taking 10% of every dollar that you make and you put it into a Roth IRA, you max that Roth IRA out every year at a young age. When you're older, not only will you have like a great cushion of like money to pull from, but it's going to be way more money than you put in. Like that's freaking awesome. Like easily you could put in like a couple $100,000 over like the time span of multiple decades. And then like when you're 70 or 65, that's like, it's going to be like millions. Maybe like 2 million, put in a quarter million. And then you're able to take it out at like 2 million, like sign me up. And it's like, yeah, but Alec, you can only touch that money when you're 70. It's like, do you not plan to be 70? Like for the steroids thing, it's like, well, yeah, you only live once and, I want to look good now. It's like, do you plan, like if you don't plan on being older than 55, I like go for it, I guess. But I'm trying to push for 120. And things like that, like lifting super heavy. Like, look at Ronnie Coleman. He could barely walk. He's in pain all the time. Gotta live big. Lightweight, baby. Woo! Nope. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got to head out. Got to take the little one to elementary school. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go out, go sweat. Drink protein shakes. It's genetic. You eat the right things, you do the right activities, you can unlock those proper genetic genes that you need for looking good, feeling good, dominating the day. I heard a lot of people recommend creatine. Creatine's great. Not anything. I mean, creatine's good for other reasons as well. You're great. Oh, Peter, you're great. What made me want to work out? I wanted to look good. Now I'm honest about it. 7:15 a.m. Good morning. What's going on, Jose? Creed goals fitness is longevity. Exactly. So hit that subscribe button if you've not done so already. And I'll see you guys in the next workout. Always appreciate having y'all here. Have a fantastic Tuesday.